Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Mike here on this Tuesday evening. Also, happy first day of spring out there for the Northern Hemisphere. Spring officially does start here in a few hours at 11:06. Does not feel like spring out there, though, by any stretch of the imagination. Right now, we are seeing some snow across the area. Let us know what you're seeing here. Put them in the comments, and if you have any questions as well. But let's get down to business. Like I said, it is the first day of spring, actually. We will officially start the spring season later on tonight at 11:06 Eastern Time. So we got a few more hours of the winter season for those of you who enjoy winter. But if you're not a fan of winter, then you're not going to like this radar and Sally image showing some snow coming across northeast Pennsylvania and central Pennsylvania, mainly along I-80 and northward. Here, you can also see some of that valley rain in the Susquehanna Valley, so places like Lewisburg and Selinsgrove, a bit warmer, and that is where we're seeing some more of that rain, plain rain area there. And then where it's colder in the higher elevations, we're getting some snowflakes here this evening. But here's a look outside our station right now. We can see the snow on top of the roof there, and roads are wet. So as we go through the night tonight, especially in those higher elevations, just make sure keep it. Just be careful that we could end up seeing some slick spots there on the roadways. Don't think we're going to see big issues with it, but you can't rule an isolated slick spot or two as a possibility here. Temperatures are cold enough in some areas. You can see it's New Milford at the freezing mark, Towanda's at the freezing mark, 33, and Wilkes-Barre and Scranton and LaPorte at 32. But you can also see why it's raining in parts of Snyder Union County as well as Northumberland County and Montour areas down there in the Susquehanna Valley, where we're in the upper 30s and low 40s. So that is why we're seeing some rain in those areas and snow in others. All right. Here's a more zoomed in view of what's going on right now. So this is the live radar. We'll go full view for this. Got some light snow coming through parts of Susquehanna County. We also have in Wayne County here and Pike County a little bit of flurry activity, a little bit more steady snow potentially as you head to the west there on 84 towards Scranton. Lackawanna County getting some snow. Same thing in Luzerne and Wyoming County. Got some flurries up here in Bradford. Towanda looks like some stuff is moving out for you at this point here, so you're starting to wrap things up, and LaPorte there as well. Down in the Poconos, well, you can take a guess. The higher elevations, we're getting the snow there in Jim Thorpe, Mount Pocono, Stroudsburg area in the Monroe and Carbon County. Schuylkill County, well, it really depends on your elevation. If you're in the mountains, in the higher elevated areas, there along 209 and just outside of 81, then we are seeing some of those snow flurries still picking up, maybe a bit of drizzle there by Pottsville and Porter as you head into the valleys of Schuylkill County. All right, central Pennsylvania, again, it's Lewisburg, Selinsgrove there, and Montour, Northumberland County. Basically, if you're along I-80 from Bloomsburg all the way through to just outside, it looks like Lewisburg there. We'll get the actual town on here to pop up, maybe Gregg there. So from Bloomsburg to about Gregg along I-80 and south, it is just plain rain as temperatures in the valleys are too warm. But once you get towards Williamsport, Renovo, Cogan House areas, and those higher elevated spots of Lycoming and Clinton County especially, we're seeing more of that light snow. Again, it's not a big deal. We're not seeing a huge amount of it here. It's coating at most, but we're still seeing some snow flurries right now this evening. This is due to a storm system coming through. A cold front that comes through tomorrow, actually, is when it'll move through our area and bring us more snow showers as we go through your Wednesday. So here is a look at the timing with this. So we're going to continue with the snow showers here for a few more hours, put this into motion. And then overnight tonight becomes a lot more isolated, a lot more scattered as we head towards tomorrow morning, maybe even getting some sunshine to start off tomorrow. But then as we head into the afternoon, that's when that cold front's going to come through, and it could trigger some rain, snow showers, very elevation dependent with this. So if you are in the valleys, you're likely going to see rain with this one. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the 40s, so it will just be too warm. Higher elevations, you can see up in the mountains, you're seeing more of that rain, snow mix in those areas, maybe even a brief squall if possible as this comes on through here tomorrow afternoon. It does look like, though, by the evening on Wednesday, things begin to quiet down. So the main time frame tomorrow is going to be right before lunchtime until probably right around the time you're heading home from work and school. That is when we're going to see the more widespread showers here. But they're still going to be scattered. Not everyone will see rain and snow all day tomorrow. It's just going to depend on your location. As we go through your Thursday, maybe a few flurries up in the Endless Mountains, but other than that, it's going to be a dry day. and it's going to be a cold day on Thursday. Look at the temperatures here as we go through Thursday here. Temperatures are going to drop down into the 30s for highs on Thursday, so we'll be well below average even for mid-March. Our average high now is around 50 degrees. It's actually 49 right now today, but it will become 50 degrees over the next couple of days, and we're not even going to get into the 40s. So it will be a very chilly day on Thursday, and then we'll get closer to average as we head towards Saturday before things back down on Sunday there. So got this cooler weather pattern setting up here. And what's not going to help is the wind. It is also going to be a breezy day tomorrow and also into tomorrow night. So as we look at future wind gusts tomorrow morning, you're looking around 15 to 20 miles per hour. But as we go into the afternoon, you can see when that cold front comes through, because all of a sudden the winds jump up behind it. You get the 30, 35 mile per hour winds in central Pennsylvania by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's because that's when the cold front's moving through. And then maybe even seeing some gusts in the highest elevations upwards of around 40. Don't think we're going to see a huge issue with power tomorrow, but an isolated power outage or two is not out of the question. We'll see here. We're not going to be getting 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, but 35, 40 is enough if you got a few loose branches to come down. So we'll watch that tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night as we head into your Thursday. Starting off breezy, but then the wind does tend to calm down as we go into the afternoon Thursday into Thursday night here. By Thursday night, you can see winds are pretty much normal background wind, 5, 10 miles per hour as we go into Thursday night and also your Friday here. So for tomorrow morning, though, as you head off to work and school, temperatures will be in the 30s. So you will need that heavy jacket as you head off to school and work tomorrow morning. And then as we head into the afternoon, like I said, you can see why it's going to be very elevation dependent with the precipitation. The valleys, you're going to be in the 40s, well into the 40s. And in the mountains, you're going to be in the upper 30s, low 40s. So it will be very elevation dependent tomorrow in terms of what type of precip you get. If you're in the mountains, you're going to be seeing that rain-snow mix. If you're in the valleys, you're going to get more of that scattered rain showers. So to kind of summarize that for you, tonight, those evening rain and snow showers, which are continuing right now, they will continue for a few more hours and then become a little bit more isolated overnight tonight. The cold front brings precipitation for tomorrow. That's what's going to trigger all this. And they'll be elevation dependent. So again, valley rain, mountain flakes, very little accumulation, dusting at most here as we go into tonight and Wednesday. Then you saw Thursday and how it's going to be cold on Thursday. As we head into the weekend, though, we're watching a storm system Friday night and into Saturday. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get a big storm here, but it does look like one thing for sure. It's going to be mostly rain for the valleys. I do think that's pretty much a given at this point here. So that'll be Friday night. And so we head into Friday night, late Friday night. That's when this begins to arrive. Maybe starting off briefly as a wintry mix and then switching over to rain as we head into Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon here. But you can see how most of that again is going to be rain for our area. Once you head into New York State, that's when it looks like we start getting more of that wintry weather with that system here. A lot of things can happen, but it does not look like it's going to be a huge winter event there with us as we head into Friday night and Saturday. So for Friday and Saturday, we'll be dry in the morning and afternoon on Friday. So if you have any Friday plans outside, you'll be fine. This will be Friday night and also into Saturday, mainly in the morning hours on Saturday. Wintry mix, mostly in the mountains and valley rain, switching to rain for everybody as we head into Saturday. And again, it's going to be very, very elevation dependent. This is normal this time of year. Not only are we dealing with the fact that it's now spring, so temperatures are going up naturally. You have a higher sun angle with this at this time of year. So it's very hard to get a very straightforward snowstorm in our area, especially in the valleys. So we're going to be seeing more of this elevation dependent stuff as we go over the next couple of days. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Of course, we'll have your latest tonight at 10 o'clock. But if you have any questions, let's see if anyone... Adam's saying that he is done with the big winter events. Adam, I'm right there with you. I'm saying at this point, let's go to 70 degrees and sunshine. But we'll see how long that lasts. I will say that even though the cooler temperatures, or cooler temperatures, I should say, stick around through really the next 5 to 6 days, once we get into next week, things do get more mild here. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys quickly. The 6 to 10 day outlook here. I haven't seen what today's is today, so this will be a surprise for everyone here as we go into it. And actually, here's what it's look at. So this is the 6 to 10 day outlook. does look like that above normal temperatures are favored from the period of the 25th through the 29th here. So we'll see. If you're a fan of the warmer weather, hang in there. It does look like next week things tend to go a little bit more above average. Keep in mind the average high is 50 degrees. So this doesn't mean we're going to get 60s or 70s. It just means that between this 4-day period or 5-day period, the temperatures overall are expected to be over 50 degrees once you take the average. So that's what we're looking at as we head into next week. Once we get through the weekend, warmer weather on the way for you warm weather lovers. All right, guys, that is it for the real this time. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll answer them throughout the evening. Until then, I'll see you at 10 on Fox 56. Have a great night.